Welcome to Shift 4. With the release of ARRI's new ENG documentary-style camera, the AMIRA, we're comparing it to one of its main competitors, Sony's F55. The AMIRA's sensor is the same as the Alexa HD's, 2.8K with a rolling shutter and a base sensitivity of 800. The AMIRA also has the same log curve as the Alexa, the highly popular log-C. Even when recording a burnt-in Rec. 709 image on the AMIRA, it encodes the image into log-C first, and then applies a Rec. 709 LUT to record internally. This is what gives the Alexa, and now the AMIRA, its subtle filmic look with attractive highlight roll-off. The F55 has a sensor with a larger capture pixel count of approximately 4K, a global shutter, and a base sensitivity of 1250. When the F55 was originally released, it had Sony's newly developed S-Log2 gamma curve, which was designed to get the most latitude out of a digital video sensor. This, however, wasn't a very intuitive gamma curve for both shooting or grading. Since then, Sony have added the new S-Log3 gamma curve, which further lifts the shadows and emulates ARRI's more intuitive log-C curve. The F55 also now has a look profile labelled Low Contrast 709 Type A, which mimics the Alexa's more natural Rec. 709 compared to Sony's more punchy standard Rec. 709. This can be viewed as a monitor aid or burnt into the recording, which would copy the processing path of the AMIRA. The AMIRA has several options for creating and using looks. The premium license allows users to grade in camera, as well as options to import 3D LUTs or use 5 preloaded looks. For a more in-depth look at these functions, please follow the link to Shift 4's other video. The F55 also has extensive image manipulation in camera in the paint menu when in matrix mode. This presents very similar options to Sony's other video cameras. When shooting in Cine I mode, on the other hand, no in-camera manipulation is available, but like the AMIRA, the F55 can load custom 3D LUTs for extensive creative look options. Both cameras have essentially the same options for lens mounting. The AMIRA as standard comes with a PL mount, and in the future will have an EF and B4 mount option. Both of these mounts will attach to the camera body via 4 screws. It's unclear at the moment how the iris of EF lenses will be controlled on the AMIRA mount. The F55 has an FZ mount on the body of the camera, and as standard comes with a PL adapter. An EF lens adapter made by Optimo is available separately. Sony also offer an FZ to B4 adapter with integrated ND and colour correction wheels similar to those seen in Sony's other ENG cameras. Bear in mind that the manufacturer's B4 adapters for both the AMIRA and the F55 stretch the B4 image over the Super 35 sensor, resulting in around 2.5 stops of light loss. The AMIRA records with the ProRes codec to CFast2 cards. The AMIRA shoots up to 422 with the Eco license, 422HQ with the Advanced, and 4444 with the Premium, all in HD or in 2K with the Premium license. Sony's F55 camera has a large selection of different codecs which internally record to S/S Pro Plus cards. It has MPEG-2 as used by the majority of Sony's other broadcast cameras, and the new XAVC codec, developed by Sony to make 4K more broadcast friendly in terms of file size. The F55 also offers the SST-P codec, which is based on Sony's HDCam SR tape quality. On top of all these internal recording options, the F55 can record 4K and 2K RAW footage with the attachment of Sony's R5 recorder. The F55 then shoots linear 16-bit RAW files, which are very large but the highest quality possible with this camera. It's important to note Sony have recently announced a future hardware upgrade to shoot ProRes and DNx HD codecs internally in the F55. ARRI have also mentioned their hope to offer a future 4K AMIRA upgrade. The AMIRA is able to shoot up to 200 frames per second in ProRes 4444 with no sensor cropping or pixel binning. The F55 can shoot up to 150 frames per second internally and up to 240 frames per second of 2K RAW. However, when shooting at frame rates above 60 frames per second, the F55 needs to crop the sensor or pixel bin. Both the F55 and the AMIRA are fairly straightforward shoulder-mounted designs, both with well-positioned viewfinders. The F55 has the option of an LCD or OLED viewfinder. The AMIRA's OLED viewfinder has a flip-out LCD screen which can show either the menu or live view. The AMIRA's bottom and top handle plate use a dovetail design for quick adjustment for different sized lenses. The slight drawback is that accessories such as the rail mounts are connected, so moving the plates will move any accessories with it. The AMIRA's settings are quickly changeable by assigning values to switches for functions such as white balance and ISO. The F55 has a side panel on the operator's side for the changing of its main settings. The drawback here is that when operating handheld, the screen is hard to see as it's right next to the operator's face. Both cameras have internal IR and D filters. The AMIRA has 3, 0.6, 1.2 and 2.1, and the F55 only has 2, 0.9 and 1.8. The AMIRA offers 4 audio channel inputs, 1 stereo XLR for a top mic, and 2 mono XLR inputs. The F55 only has 2 XLRs via an XLR module, and the headphone jack is on the operator's side, which can make connecting tails from a mixer difficult. The AMIRA's build is more robust than the F55's, however makes the AMIRA almost 3 kilograms heavier. Both are well weighted for smooth handheld operating. Both the ARRI AMIRA and Sony F55 are well suited for traditional handheld operating and most broadcasting situations. The F55 offers 4K and RAW recording over the AMIRA. The S55 can also be tweaked to look more filmic than its standard out-of-the-box settings immediately offer by using functions like Cine EI mode. This, however, can make the F55 overly complicated for some. The AMIRA's real advantage is its simplicity. It benefits from an easy to understand menu and body design, one singular post-production friendly codec choice, and importantly the same filmic look of the Alexa. A future 4K AMIRA upgrade could rob the Sony F55 of its main advantage. If you found this video useful, feel free to subscribe and also check out our other videos at www.shift-4.com.